Browner victims can
Okay.
be awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud?
Alright, so this is going to be the quest Carnal Sins. Basically, after you rescue Dandelion, yada yada yada.
Guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. You damned idealists, ruining the market for us.
But of course. Yes. What is it?
Now, since I'm in the sewers here, I'm going to switch to my, let's see. I only got 29 left, so let's see, where is it? Sectoid Spectre. Where is it? There it is. Oh, there we go. We'll stick that on the sword, give me a little bit extra edge. Alright. Okay, I got my fire. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I got turned around, duh.
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Drowners, like I said. Nah, see, you always want to go, when you're going through here, you want to make sure you do it. Yeah, I know, you're not, the loot's, I mean, you know, you're not getting much, but hey, every little bit counts, and every little bit counts in this game. And considering they fixed some of the glitches, like you used to be able to do the monster X.
Stench.
Ooh! Water hag. Or no, what the hell is that? Ah, it was a water hag. What's he shooting at? Ah, more.
Blast it. I kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel. Believe me.
Yeah, don't leave those ingredients down there.
Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla. How's it look? Give it to me straight. No sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobrex. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Now, when you're going through these areas, take a little bit of extra time, loot everything, because you may not be able to get back down here. So, check it all out, make sure, see? Like I said, Dwarven Spirit. I got 3 Dwarven, that helps. And those things actually sell for a halfway decent price. And sometimes you might find like a secret door or an entrance as you're running through, so. But again, like I said, the most important thing is make sure you scope it all out, because I don't think you can get back down through here after this quest.
Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Astoli. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Like I said, all this stuff adds up. Where am I going? Like I said before, I always go around and make sure before I do anything that's all cleared out. See? Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and read all those books, so. Besides, most of them I've probably already read. Alright.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap.
I got the very first one.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Hey, let's check out the genitals.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Okay.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen. Toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Dark sense of humor.
And a different sense of humor.
Interesting. Okay, hands.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Now make sure before you click anything that's in yellow, click all the white first. That'll get you most of the information.
Torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Interesting. Yeah, let's open his abdomen.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Oh, no gloves? You're sticking your hand in the guy's chest? Ah. Oh, come on.
An egg.
Fingers should be
Amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
bloody.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Huh. Okay, head.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
This is interesting.
So thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
Witcher
Small,
autopsy.
extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
Yeah, but why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Ugh.
Let's
Are we
examine
going
the
to find
mouth.
something in his mouth?
Burns. Blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
And now the eye sockets.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
Oh,
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
oh, scooped out his eyes and put burning coals in him. Nice. Not really, but all right.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Well, to be honest with you, let's see. So I can say, rather not share my conclusion. No motive, murderer's mad, this was punishment, or it was a ritual murder. Actually, with what happened to Priscilla and this, and seeing this, I'm going to say this was a ritual murder.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat,
Fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Looks kind of young. All right.
Woodcarver's body.
Find out where it was
Where was it
found.
found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market
I got a
square,
weird feeling
just
it might
beside
be
the
this
gate at
guy.
Four Corners.
I don't know.
That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace, the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
Uh-oh.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Ooh. All right.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
So if he taught this guy medicine 30 years ago, why does he look so young? I mean, if he was a doctor and was well-versed in medicine, he had to be in his 30s back then. That means he'd be in his 60s. I get a weird feeling about that guy.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
I could be wrong.
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Alright, I won't press him.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Alright. So there we go. There's a Witcher autopsy on the quest Carnal Sins. Let's get this posted up.